Water can boil and freeze at the same time. Water, everyone knows, exists in three forms: solid, liquid, and gas. However, there is a point where water can both boil and freeze at the same time. That's when water reaches the junction of the liquid, the triple point. At that time, the temperature and pressure of water were just enough for all three types of water to coexist under thermodynamic conditions. Specifically for water, the required condition is a temperature of 0.01 degrees Celsius and a pressure of 0.00603659 atm. Now when the water boils, the rising steam will carry energy, lowering the energy of the rest of the water and causing it to freeze. This process will be repeated, while the overall temperature and pressure will remain the same. 2. We can create a laser waterfall. Light always goes in a straight line. However, the reason we can do this is because of an interesting physical phenomenon: total reflection. This happens when light enters the interface between the two media at a different angle. Here, because of the bent water jet, it will be refracted, rather than continue straight. And because the process is continuous, all light rays will bend with the water. 3. You don't understand how fast human spaceships are. Space rocket of course is fast. However, the feeling that it takes nearly a year to get to Mars, or take a few hundred years to reach the planets outside the solar system is really easy to make many people think that missiles fly like turtles. For one thing, we forgot that the universe is really vast. Therefore, to achieve the period of 8 months, spacecraft must have tremendous speed. And the picture below will give you a clearer view of this speed, when comparing the velocity of the New Horizons spacecraft, 58,000 km/h, and the State Route 71 Blackbird, the fastest aircraft currently now. The speed reaches 4,345 km/h. 4. What happens when the cosmic black hole swallows a star? Black hole is one of the most mysterious space in the universe, with extremely strong gravity, enough to attract anything, including light. But this does not mean that being sucked into will sink in a dark area. When a black hole attracts a star, the energy is so great that it bounces, spits out a plasma column that spans hundreds of light years. 5. The strength of the explosions on the Sun. The Sun is an unassuming mass of energy, because it explodes all day. And you know, every explosion in the Sun releases an equivalent amount of energy. 100,100 megaton atomic bombs, 1 megaton equals 1 million tons of TNT. For a better picture, the Fat Man American bomb dropped on Japan in 1945 was only about 21 kiloton, equivalent to 21,000 tons of TNT. 6. Life hack helps you see when you forget your glasses. The body is the one who is nearsighted. The glass must be an object of separation, because if one day unfortunately separated, that day is a disaster. Nose and nose were squinting miserably and still unable to see anything. However, there is a small trick to help the near-miss team to see more or less what they need to see. It is looking through a small hole as shown below. Limiting such a view will help us focus the light on the retina, so that the image will become clearer. 7. You will die faster if you collect a grenade underwater. This is true, because what happens to the balloons in the image above is the same thing that happens to your lungs. The shock wave from the explosion will spread through the water, causing your lungs to collapse, even to the lungs.